we have three. Okay, first is lift. It could be electric or hydraulic lift, but preferable nowadays people prefer to use electric lift. And then escalator, okay, or moving staircases, and then travelator. Travelator is referring to the moving walkway. Okay, so escalator, lift, lift also known as elevator. All right, so please take note of that. Then travelator also known as moving walkway. Yeah, one of the largest, most expensive machine people use on a regular basis, but they are also on the simplest. At its most basic level, there are just a simple variation on the conveyor belt. Remember, the keyword for transportation is conveyor belt. A pair of rotating chain loops, okay? So a pair of chain loops. So we got chain loop, all right? Pull a series of stair, cable cars, and step in a constant cycle. So chain loop, a pair of rotating chain loop. So one chain loop at the end, then another one, then it connected by a chain, all right, and conveyor belt rotating this chain loop, okay, and on this chain we got stair or cable car, okay, or steps, okay. So that is the basic machine used for transportation in the building. So this machine moving a lot of people within short distances at a good speed. So good speed mean must have a adequate speed, not too slow but not too fast. Okay, so that is meant by good speed. The advantage of having this machine is that they save time and energy plus giving comfort to the users, meaning it's convenient for the movement of people in the building. We have no problem with transportation for small building, but now, as you know, we got a lot of a big building as well as a very high-rise building. So we must, as a civil engineer, plan the convenience of transportation for that kind of big and high building. All right. So first one is lift. Remember, lift also known as elevator. Okay. Move on escalator or a moving staircase. Okay. So escalator used to transport large number of passengers quickly, efficiently, continuously from one floor to another, okay, or from one floor to two or three floor. Okay, there is a escalator for that kind of building, and usually used at shopping centers, airport, railway station, subway, etc. because of short distance, but can transport high volume of traffic, and no waiting time required for escalator compared to lift, and speed must be in between 0.45 meter per second to 0.7 meter per second. It cannot be too fast, and of course cannot be too slow. So step width is in between 6 inches to 12 inches. Cannot be, the step must be adequate so that we will accommodate the size of our foot. And the location must be easily seen. Installation, factory assemble and install on site. Okay. So escalator, the design could be single bank with traffic in one direction, or it could be parallel like this one, okay, or crisscross like this one, or a move on travelator or moving pavement, also known as moving walkway. So it's a move horizontal movement, but sometimes it can be a little bit incline. So that incline is called ramp. Okay, so horizontal movement, reinforced rubber belt linked by steel plated, and speed is in between 0.6 to 1.33 meter per second. Maximum length of roller is 350 meter. It cannot be too long, otherwise, imagine you walk in the airport and the length is too long. 350 meter is very long. Normally we have like 50 meter like that. Okay. Then to provide transportation for passenger, goods, and customers over long distances horizontally. Imagine in the airport like we have KLIA or apa nama the other KLIA2. All right. So the distance between the check-in counter to the airplane is very long. It's sometimes as long as 1 kilometer. Imagine if you are bringing your heavy bag. So this travelator is convenient for that purpose. So usually you use at airport terminal or railway station. Convenience due to tiredness of walking and carrying things over long distances, and slightly inclined in between 12 degree to 15 degree travelator also available. So this incline is called RAM. So normally we have RAM at shopping complex, normally very close to the supermarket, so that we can bring our goods, okay, from that supermarket to the our parking space down floor, on the ground floor, for example. So that is the purpose of the incline travelator. We call it as RAM. Right. Move on. This one is on building automation and control. All right. So so basically the guideline for this lecture, first on introduction, then purpose for building automation and control, then basic building automation and control. Right. So for introduction, building automation system or BAS are centralized interlinked network of hardware and software which monitor and control the environment in commercial, industrial, and institutional facilities. The advanced functionality provided by the control system of a building. A building automation system, BAS, is an example of a distributed control system. The control system is a computerized, intelligent network of electronic devices designed to monitor and control the mechanical, electronic, and lighting system in a building. The automation system ensures the operational performance of the facility as well as the comfort and safety of building occupants. Okay, so building automation subsystem including security control, access control, heating. We don't have heating, so we have this one, ventilation and air conditioning system, HVAC. H is heating, so we don't have H. We only have ventilation and air conditioning. Then lighting control, lift control, other electrical system, and fire automation. So these are the building automation subsystem that may be installed in the building. So purpose of building automation and control, it's functionally keeps the building climate within a specified range. It provides lighting based on an occupancy schedule, monitor system performance and device failures. Okay. Number 4, it provides malfunction alarm via email and or text notification to building engineering or maintenance staff. And it reduces building energy and maintenance costs when compared to a non-control building. Okay. So intelligent building could be security, light, camera, sensor, door, ventilation, district heating, fire control into the centralized control room. Okay. So first is on lighting. Intelligent building technologies for lighting include many lighting types and functions. Second, lighting needs vary with each building. The functional goal is to furnish occupants of the building with the lighting required to complete specified visual tasks effectively and productively. And third, current lighting system can automatically turn on and off by photocell or computer schedule, or modify lighting levels through the use of photochromatic windows, or allow individual to adjust their lighting through computer or telephone interface. Okay. And then number 4, link the lighting controller to a graphic user interface with icons for centralized control. Okay. Number 5, turn circuit on and off through computer control, or manage energy consumption by monitoring room occupancy and adjusting lighting to suit. So that is lighting. Then heating, ventilation, and air conditioning and indoor air quality, or HVAC. HVAC stands for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, are generally controlled by building automation system that can first permit individual occupants to adjust workspace temperature within prescribed limits. Okay. Then second, monitor temperature and adjust according to a usage profile. Third, adjust indoor air quality based on room occupancy and building standard. Okay. Number four, adjust humidity, temperature, and airflow speed. And number five, use either variable air volume or constant volume air distribution design. The former allows greater individual control. Number three is on security. Security systems are generally divided into three sub-components. First, access control. Second, surveillance, for example, CCTV. Okay. And third, intrusion alarm system. So this is the example of access control by using card. Okay. And this is example of CCTV for the surveillance. Okay. So intrusion alarm system monitor all doors, vehicle entrance and perimeters for unauthorized and suspicious person and stolen vehicle. If a detector pick up a possible threat, the high resolution CCTV camera and intelligent video analysis comes into play to verify the alarm and enable authority to identify thief. And intrusion alarm system offer versatile transmission solutions, communicate via landline and cellular telephony, GSM, radio, internet, or intranet, and can be integrated into existing system. Okay. Then effective security system integrate these three areas, allowing the building mode, function, and operation to be pre-scheduled or controlled by individual access requests. A typical system will involve first, access card. Second, elevator interface. Third, door interface. Fourth, intrusion detection. Fifth, sensor detection such as temperature, moisture, glass breakage, etc. Six, guard tour. And seven, parking control. Many of these functions of an access control system are subordinate to the life safety system, which may deactivate parts of the access control system in an emergency. And number four, life safety system. Life safety system, often called fire system, are typically driven by code consideration. Security systems are required to release door per code constraint under emergency condition. And HVAC system, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, are also driven by life safety needs. Example, smoke extraction, stairwell pressurization, and elevator recall. Okay, so we already covered this in previous lecture. Okay, then the intelligent building technologies facilitates additional functionality. For example, in a fire, lighting can be turned on throughout the building, and network can enhance information provided to individual. Example, the state of the fire system and emergency broadcast messages, etc. Then paging system, obviously we don't have paging anymore. We are using WhatsApp or SMS. Normally restricted to being part of the fire system, can be used in intelligent building to broadcast pre-recorded status messages, which can be far more informative than messages spoken by nervous staff. So meaning that message through handphone is better than a message through the microphone. Okay. Then PA system. Okay, this is a need in the building automation too. Okay, public address or PA system. So public building or building occupied by large numbers of people must provide that with PA system. This would enable the security personnel or management of the building warns the occupants of any emergency situation. The latest amendments of the UBBL, remember, Uniform Building Bylaw, okay, mandates that a PA system is required for buildings such as hospital. So you must refer to the UBBL to know what type of building